Is your body prioritizing your short-term survival at the expense of your longevity? Let's talk about it. I'll see you inside. Alright, today I'm going to introduce you guys to a topic called the triage theory that was developed by Professor Bruce Ames. The triage theory is a theory by which the body prioritizes nutrients, specifically the micronutrients. The body only uses certain amino acids, fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals to power every single process within your body. All the enzymes and cofactors are all made out of these exact same nutrients. One of the issues here is that if we have a limited supply of one of these nutrients, we have to pick and choose which processes we do and do not go through. For example, the same amino acids that we use to build muscle are also used in the process of creating hormones and neurotransmitters. If there's a limited quantity, we have to choose one of these over the other. The triage theory suggests that the body will prioritize the processes that will ensure our short-term survival at the expense of the processes that may increase our longevity and lifespan. Going back to the amino acids, we will use the amino acids first for producing the neurotransmitters that are required to keep our brain functioning. Then we will use them to build muscle if there's enough left over. The big issue with this is that long-term health deficiencies are often silent. Therefore, we may be in good health now, but minor micronutrient deficiencies begin to manifest large issues in the future. One example is if we begin to have low calcium levels in our blood, we will quickly pull calcium out of our bones to restore calcium homeostasis. This is not something that we immediately notice, but in the long term will weaken our bones and can cause frailty and increase the risk of bone fractures as we age. There are lots of other examples of nutrient deficiencies that manifest this way. We will not immediately get scurvy if we don't have the optimal amount of vitamin C. However, our immune system may begin to silently weaken in the background without us noticing. And then one day, if we get a virus or a flu, we may not be able to fight it off. The same is true with vitamin D. We may not realize we have a vitamin D deficiency until we begin to get sick. Finally, the same can be true with iron. We may not notice an iron deficiency until symptoms of anemia begin to become evident. At this point, we have likely had a deficiency of iron for a prolonged period of time, but the body has been prioritizing our short-term survival, and we could not feel the iron deficiency manifesting silently in the background. The triage theory is one of the reasons that, at least when it comes to vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and specific fatty acids, I do my best to eat these almost to excess, with the caveat that I make sure that if I do eat anything to excess, there is no toxicity risk. I typically like to eat an abundant and diverse array of amino acids, and I try and get in as many water-soluble nutrients such as vitamin C, electrolytes, B vitamins, etc. as I possibly can. My goal is to ensure nutritional adequacy is met in the short term and provide enough excess so acute deficiencies do not manifest seemingly out of nowhere. One great way to discern your nutritional status is simply by getting blood tests and other biomarkers like hair and nails. These can indicate the levels of minerals, vitamins, and other molecules inside your body. And this is why I find testing your nutritional status one of the most important things you can do for your health. Testing your nutritional status is one of the only ways to prevent the triage theory from unknowingly harming your health in the long term. And no, although I wish I was, I am not sponsored by any biomarker and testing nutritional status companies. I hope understanding the triage theory helps you understand what could be occurring in the background. And I hope it gives you the motivation to eat your fruits, vegetables, and animal proteins.